What's my line of work? I am a realtor, which means I help people find beautiful and happy homes. What is my best attribute? I'd have to say that it's my adaptability. I've lived in 3 countries and I've had 3 different careers. So yeah, it's definitely adaptability. This is easy. I wish people would stop asking me if I was Australian. What am I completely over and done with? I'm completely over ignorance in any format. And I think this year has been the worst. I'll try and give you a little example of what I see as ignorance, and probably this year is probably the best example with the COVID virus. Not wearing masks in public. Whether you believe in it or you don't believe in it, you should wear a mask. To think about other people, to not think about other people, just infuriates me, whether you believe in it or you don't believe in it. I'm really done with that kind of ignorance. If I didn't believe in it, I'd still wear a mask because I care about other people. And that kind of ignorance, I'm just well and truly done with. What is the worst and the best thing about being female? I think the worst thing about being female is that we can be really, people can underestimate females. But actually, probably the best thing about being a female is when they do underestimate females. So it's a kind of double-edged sword. Who has had the biggest impact on my life? That's an easy one for me. That's definitely my father. He's a patient, unfortunately he's passed away, but he was incredibly kind, incredibly patient, and really creative. And he is a fantastic man. Second to that, I'd add another one, and that would be my husband, because he's the first person I've ever met who truly, truly believed that I could do anything I wanted to do. My biggest challenge in life in general at the moment definitely has to be the fact that I can't travel. I'm finding it really challenging in the sense that obviously I'm British and I'm from the UK and I miss my family in London. I can't get to see them. But also I'm new here to this country and I can't even get around to see the country that I'm now living in. So it's been really challenging to try and educate and see things in this country during the pandemic. So it's been really challenging. Yeah, it's been a strange experience arriving in a new country in 2020 during a pandemic. We left London and arrived in LA in January, and within 3 months we were in a lockdown situation. So if you can imagine arriving in a country and only knowing 2 or 3 people and thinking that you were going to meet people and go to all these places and have this fabulous new lifestyle and new friends, and absolutely none of that happened. So we were in a small complex in near Santa Monica, and it was lovely, but we couldn't use any of the amenities. I couldn't meet anybody. I was just stuck in 4 walls, and I'd travelled thousands of miles to be stuck in an apartment. It's been so challenging. Thank God we have the internet though. So through, social media, through Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn, I was able to make a fair few connections that way. So I have actually, strangely enough, made lots of friends. And eventually, just during the little part of lockdown that was lifted, I did actually meet them and we have become good friends. So It's been challenging, but again, you have to be adaptable. I think the word that best describes me is enthusiastic. I'm playing it down right now. I'm really enthusiastic. What word would best describe my view of the world at this time? Complicated. Do I see an optimistic future in this country? Absolutely. Things are moving in the right direction, thankfully, at last. And I feel we've all learnt some valuable lessons. And there's definitely brighter days ahead. So yes, I do. When I hear the word Enfuego, what comes to my mind? Passion. Probably a burning passion. Ooh. What's the biggest lesson life has taught me? I think again it's really to be patient and kind and never to be judgmental. They're definitely my biggest lessons in life.